Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Hey, y'all, so this is a Keefe D update. If you followed me last time, Keefe D had a little bit of a scruffle in jail, and that actually landed him into hot water with the state of Nevada. If y'all are already aware, he is currently getting ready for trial, I should say, for the unaliving of Tupac. So, while he is going through all of this, he just decided to get into a situation that may cause him more time than he needed. Let's hop right on into this indictment. So the last we spoke, you guys seen a video of Keefe D having a brawl out with an inmate at the jail or prison, and the judge was made aware of that, and so now they have formally charged him with that. These charges were entered on February the 7th, and the indictment reads that the defendants, Rockland, Kareem Hamilton, and Dwayne Keefe Davis, um, accused by the Clark County Grand Jury of the crime within the County of Clark, State of Nevada, on or about December 23rd, 2024, committed one or more of the following crimes: battery by prisoner, which is a category B felony, and then we have challenges to fight, which is a misdemeanor, as follows to wit. So count one, battery by prisoner. This is obviously for Mr. Rockland Kareem Hamilton, which states that he did on or about December 23rd, 2024, willfully, unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly use force or violence upon the person of another. Dwayne Davis, the defendant at the time of this offense was a prisoner by striking him about the body. Same thing goes for Dwayne Keefe Davis. So count two pertains to him. He did knowingly, willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously use force or violence upon a person of another. Rockland Hamilton, the defendant at the time of this offense, was a prisoner by striking Rockland Hamilton about the body. Then both of them were charged with challenges to fight, where they did willfully and unlawfully, upon previous concert and agreement, fight with one another. And that was entered actually on the 6th, but it wasn't docketed until the 7th. So this is their true bill on that. So this stuck. So he had to go to a hearing on that, and the hearing was on February 13th. We're all pending motions, and Mr. Defendant Davis pled not guilty and invoked the 60-day rule. And then also, the attorney wanted a motion to sever, which means that they would have to break the case up. Dwayne Davis has his own case, and Rockland Hamilton will have his own case. So this is going to be very interesting. They have a calendar call on April 1st, pretty much in a couple of days, just to see if they are ready for trial. Obviously, they have to get the evidence and review it, exchange, and, work out whatever type of pleas they're going to work out. Because as of right now, Davis said that he ain't did it. I'm pleading not guilty to this, and then it will be called for a jury trial on April the 7th, 2025. In my opinion, this does not look good, as you are already in there for the unaliving of someone. So that is crazy. But I do want to share right quick the actual penalties for these two crimes. So battery, it was 2F. So it reads, so if the battery is committed by a probationer, a prisoner who is in lawful custody or confinement, or a parolee without the use of a deadly pow pow. I should have said that. But anywho's, whether or not substantial bodily harm results, and whether or not the battery is committed by strangulation, for a Category B felony by imprisonment in the state prison for a minimum term of not less than 1 year and a maximum term of not more than 6 years. So if they are found convicted, that means that it's going to be, this particular offense is going to be state imprisonment for between 1 to 6 years. Nothing less than that, nothing more than that. Whew, he done landed himself in some hot water. And then the other charge, let's do this. You just don't want to get in trouble when you're already in trouble. Just doesn't make any sense. So the next one was challenging to fight. And this says if a person upon previous concert and agreement fights with any other persons or authorize any other person to give or send a challenge verbally or in writing to fight any other person, the person giving or accepting the challenge to fight any other person shall be punished. Good googly muggly. Let me see. If the fight does not involve the use of a pow pow for a gross misdemeanor, or if the fight involves the use of pow pow for a category B felony by imprisonment, uh, the state prison for a minimum term of not a year and a maximum term of not more than 6 years, and may be further punished by a fine of not more than $5,000. So this man here. And then number two says a person who acts for another and given. So he wasn't acting. So this was because they stated that previous concert and agreement. So this would actually apply. So once again, for this imprisonment, not less than a year, but no more than 6 years, and may be fined with not more than $5,000. So, sir, what were you thinking? What were you were trying so hard, trying to get out of that place, and it has landed you in hot doo-doo. Now going to well, let me get back into the 8th District Court. So going into the trial, or I should say the litigation process. The last we spoke, the state nope, not the state. It was actually his defense. So the defense submitted a motion to dismiss. And I wish I can find that video where the judge was like, "No, we're not dismissing it because what the state's take on it or else who was involved, including the person who actually pulled the pow pow, is no longer on this earth." Also, why did the state of Nevada wait so many years to even try this case? And pretty much in a nutshell, the judge says even though he did not pull the pow pow, he was there, he was present, he knew what happened. Somebody has to be pretty much held accountable for this. It's been too long. It's been too long. The things that Keefe D has said in not one, not two, but three interviews with law enforcement, where he even mentioned Diddy, like you have some type of accountability in this, what happened to Tupac. So she denied the motion to dismiss, and she has now set the trial for it's very, very long, y'all, but February 9th, 2026 is when the jury trial for Keefe D. They have a calendar call on February 3rd, 2026. And that is just pretty much seeing, making sure y'all are ready for trial. Trial readiness is going to be on June 17th. So that's going to be in a couple of months. So that means that the state needs to have all of their evidence. They need to ensure that the defense has, what they will be using. Everybody is on the same accord and they can prepare for trial. So they got more than enough time to prepare for trial. And I know it's been a long time coming. We have to be patient with what we got. We want to ensure that the institution has what they need in order to, you know, in order to seek justice for Tupac. Now, being that Diddy's trial is what, May 5th, we don't know which way this is going to go, right? Right? Kurt Burrows amended his complaint to include allegations with Diddy in relation to what happened to not only Tupac, but also Biggie, Christopher Wallace. So I don't know if the prosecution is going to take this into consideration, being that Keefe D has already mentioned Diddy in, you know, federal interviews. It could be. But let's just be patient. Let's just see exactly what is going to play out in the Diddy trial. And we never know. We never know which way it's going to turn. Uh, and so yeah, so that's it as of right now. So the judge has obviously dismissed, or not dismissed, but denied not the prosecution. Lord, get it together, Cassandra. The judge has denied the defense motion to dismiss. Trial has been set for February 9th, 2026. They back on, let's see, that's June 17th. They will check in with the court to see if they will be ready for trial. That is the update. So we're not going to have a trial for Keefe D right now, and that's okay, because like I said, we want to see how this Diddy stuff plays out, because hey, we never know which way this is going to lean. Keefe D has been bringing up Diddy's name for a very, very long time. And now we have other people in other cases saying that Diddy has something to do with Tupac's unaliving. So we have to be patient, and we want to ensure that the prosecution have everything that they need in order to ensure that the right people are behind bars, and that Tupac Shakur gets the justice that he deserves, as well as his family. It's been a very, very long time coming. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, you all be blessed, and I'm out. Bye.